Hey everyone, Derek here from Cardero Clothing. So today we're talking about what to wear when you're on a sales call, when you're prospecting, when you're networking, all these things that you're trying to do to garner, to get new clients. So there's a few things that you can wear, but it really comes down to A, what do you do? And B, who are you trying to reach out to? So obviously if you're reaching out to a farmer, we're not gonna recommend you stomping into their field in a suit. We're gonna think about something a little bit different. But first off, let's talk about what you do. Are you in the finance industry? Are you working as an outsider inside sales rep? Like, what are you doing? What is your job? What do you wear on the day to day? So let's just take a few examples here. If you're in construction, this is one we always use. And you work in management in construction, or you sell to construction companies, we're going to recommend that you do not walk in there in a suit. You're not going to go to the job site in a suit. What we recommend is a plaid shirt, something that's a little bit more casual, like this one that I'm wearing here is a little more casual. And I would put on a blazer that's got a little bit of a pattern to it, a little bit of a texture to it. Nothing that's going to be this clean outfit look. So when you're prospecting to someone in construction, think, if I walk in there in a suit, what are they going to think? If I was in their shoes or their boots, and I walked in and I saw a guy walking in a suit, what would I think? So we highly recommend you thinking about that before you go in. Know your business, know who you're trying to sell to. Again, if you're selling to farmers, if you're selling to a farmer, we highly recommend you kind of thinking about that too, not walking in a suit. Same thing, you could be wearing a plaid button down, undo the top 2 buttons. Just go in there casual, but at the same time looking professional. You want to make sure that you're dressing to their level, but you're not going to walk in their coveralls. You still want to represent yourself well. So then it comes down to those 2 examples. That's mainly what you want to be looking at. If you're in any industry that's a professional industry, you work with a lot of B2B, and you're going into a lot of offices, you want to be dressing the part. You want to probably be dressing one level up to what they are. So if they're going in business casual, business professional, kind of if they're wearing full suit and tie and pocket square, that's what you're wearing. No questions asked. If you're going in there and they're wearing dress shirts and dress pants, throw on a suit and a dress shirt. You don't have to put the tie on. Bring in the pocket square. I'm always a fan of the pocket square. Adds a little style to the look, and it just shows attention to detail. And if you're taking them on their account or trying to bring them in as a client, you want to have that attention to detail. You want to look your best. Make sure fit is so key in these situations. You want to be wearing something that fits. You don't want to be looking bulky. You don't want to look like you're sloppy and you're not put together. Those are things that are going to kill the sale right from the first get-go, because that first impression matters so much. If they see you walking up, they're going to be assessing you even before you get the words out of your mouth, and they're already going to be forming an opinion. So make sure you are dressing the part. Dressing up is always better than dressing down. A huge fan of that. Make sure that when you're wearing jeans, no ripped jeans. Dark washed denim, no fade, no rips in them, and they're fitted again. The same thing with boots. You don't necessarily have to walk in there with work boots if you're gonna go meet construction people, but some nice Chelsea boots or Chukka boots are really popular these days, and they're really stylish, but at the same time, they're gonna get across the point that you wanna get across, and you're still gonna be dressing to their level. But when it goes into walking into a boardroom or an office, make sure that you're wearing not box toe loafers, not something that looks like this and they're really thick. You want round toe. So round toe shoes are always the more stylish look right now. It's something that we always recommend never wearing a box toe shoe. Those are done, those are out. Loafers are done, they are out. When they're the bulky kind, if you get the streamlined, slimmer look, they're a lot better, but lace-ups, round toe, usually the best option to go with in that situation. When it comes to colors, let's start talking about finance industry. If you're a financial advisor, even if you're a real estate professional, mortgage broker, if you're dealing with high levels of cash, that's where you want to be wearing safety and trust colors. So those colors are white and they're pink. If you're wearing white and pink, it just conveys something to the mind that this person is trustworthy. If you're in this finance sector and you're dealing with high volumes of money, same thing. We're talking greens, we're talking purples. Those are wealth and prosperity colors. So if you see a lot of industries like banks, or just high wealth management companies, a lot of them do have green or purple or pink in their logos somewhere. Yellow is a creative color. There's some big companies out there using yellow. I'm sure there's thought behind that, and there's tons of science behind it, and they spent a ton of money on it. But for me, when I see yellow, I think a little bit more creative. But they also have navy blue in there. Navy blue is a trust color as well. The blues usually are. Navy blue is a really bold color, and it is a trust color that you want to be considering bringing that in, especially as your first suit or blazer. To be wearing that is a safety and trust color, and also timeless and classy. So we're covering a lot of things here, but just generally I want to give you an overview of a lot of things that we teach our clients. We deal with a lot of people that deal with high levels of money, so people in wealth, financial advisors, real estate, mortgage brokers. A lot of those people that we deal with, we're always recommending those colors to them. But realistically, if you are trying to get a client the thing you should be thinking about most is conveying safety, conveying trust and professionalism, and that does that in the colors and the fit that you wear. So make sure that the fit is on point. Your shoulders aren't drooping over too much, that your neck isn't way out to here, your shirt's too big, you're tapered in the waist of the jacket, your pants are a nice fit and not too baggy, and your shoes look nice. It's an overall appearance, it's an overall look. And to anyone out there, obviously we're putting this on YouTube, so we're reaching out to a lot of people around the world. Wherever you are, reach out to us, ask us questions. We never do these things expecting a sale. We do these things expecting you guys to reach out, ask your questions, and we're helping you. That's the end of the day. We do ship across North America our clothing, but at the end of the day, we're in Vancouver, just out here trying to help you guys build something that you're going to be proud of, build something that you're going to love wearing, and just make little tweaks to your outfits to make sure that you're not having to go out and buy a suit or a dress shirt. You can just tweak the things that you have and look fantastic with it. But there is some things you can't fix, like suits that are too small for you or too big. You can only taper those and hem those so much before it becomes a little bit ridiculous and looks off, or you just can't do it. So that's when you're going to be wanting to add new stuff. But think about just tapering things, having them hemmed, bring them into your local tailor. Tell them, hey, I need to look more professional. I want this fitted better. A lot of times they can fix it. And if it's under $100, it's usually better than buying a new suit, unless you're kind of done with that one. But choose quality, choose fit, choose the right colors. You guys, you're gonna look awesome. You're gonna close those sales. Walk in there with confidence, because you can just kill this. The people you're reaching out to, you probably have a great product or service. Have confidence in yourself, throw those shoulders back, and just go for it. We wish you all the best. Again, any questions, we want to help your business grow. We want you to get better in your career. So let's work together on that. Send us a comment, message, anything you can to reach out to us. We want to help you. All right, guys, until the next video, thank you.